Hey Warriors, I know, surprise, it's Thursday. I had not planned on getting on Facebook Live today. However, I got an email and I wanted to share it with you because I saw the subject and I'm thinking, holy cow, with all the stuff that's going on in Washington over all the data mining, that this might be of some interest to you. So hang on just a second. I'm going to show you my email. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, hang on. It says, whoops, there it is. It says news. All right, well, whose news is that? Well, that happens to be a letterhead for the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. And they were announcing today that between the students and teachers here in North Carolina, that 300,000 plus Microsoft certificates have been awarded in our state. Now, what that means, of course, is we know that Microsoft is really big into the data mining that's going on. And if you noticed in some of the recent things that I've been pointing out to you, the data tracking, the data mining is increasing, and funding for it is supposed to increase unless we can get one of our senators or representatives to help block it or at least stall it. But I just wanted to let you know that this particular email is telling us, and I'm going to read you part of it, which is why I have you on here with me. All right, it says here, Microsoft's Imagine Academy, launched in North Carolina 7 years ago as the Microsoft IT Academy. Now, I have written about this and told you about it. State education leaders today join teachers, students, and legislators in celebrating the milestone at the State Board of Education in Raleigh. 9 of 36 North Carolina high school students earned top honors. Oh boy, yay, yay, yay. All right. It says here that the Academy offers digital access to instructional curriculum and certifications that enables the students to learn productivity applications such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access, as well as the fundamental skills necessary in computer science and information technology infrastructure. Now, a lot of these appropriation bills that we're seeing not only on a state level but on a federal level have a lot of the infrastructure or technical assistance woven in, and these are going to be the kids who are going to be helping do this. But also remember now, as teachers too, Department of Public Instruction created the framework for the Academy, and we are unfortunately, North Carolina's first in the nation to be this, Microsoft Tech Academy sort of thing. All right, let's see here. Select schools were the pilots back in the fall of 2010. Now, the Department of Public Instruction's involvement has ensured that the curriculum materials and supporting resources are aligned with credentialed standards. They are appropriate for high school students and engaging instructional activities. Because this academy is a computer-based instruction, it's a hybrid because it has some computer and then it also has in-classroom things as well. Kids can go at their own pace. Oh boy, personalized learning, woohoo. Students have the opportunity to earn various Microsoft certifications by completing the coursework and passing aligned certification exams. Okay, so it keeps on going. The state of North Carolina has demonstrated once again their unrivaled leadership in real-world career and technical education options for their student. Now, this is a quote from the Vice President of the Global Certiport offering for Pearson VUE. I'm going to say that again. This is a quote from the Vice President of the Global Certiport offering for Pearson VUE, a certification exam provider. He goes on to say, Microsoft certification is more than a piece of paper. It gives a student tangible proof that they have real-world Microsoft skills that employers are seeking. So here we have the not only the admission of one of the, not one, but two of the biggest data miners in the entire world sitting here telling you, and that would be Microsoft and Pearson as well. But it also gives you another one, Global Certiport. Well, who the heck are they? But it also goes on to tell you career and tech. Well, we know that's the adult form of Common Core. Also, those real world skills that employers are seeking. So we're going to have, as we're seeing, education is becoming more and more aligned to the employer, not to the child's betterment. In addition to celebrating the 300,000 certification milestone, 36 North Carolina high school students were recognized for placing as the top 3 finishers in 6 different categories of the 2017 North Carolina Microsoft Office Specialist, or MOS, competition. And it goes on to give you not only what they got certificates in, but it also gives you the person's name as well as the high school that they come from. And I'm not going to give you all that information because, frankly, those names probably, would need to be checked with the student. Do you really want your name out there? But anyway, let's see here. Certiport 2017 Microsoft Office Specialist U.S. National Championship was held in Orlando, Florida this past June. So that would have been June 2017. You had people finishing first in Microsoft PowerPoint. You had people placing first in Microsoft Word 2013, Microsoft Excel 2016, and then there was a worldwide championship for Microsoft held in Anaheim, California this past summer. And these kids from North Carolina went as well. And says here that there's one North Carolinian who was recognized as the first ever student ambassador for the Certiport worldwide competition. Again, I've heard of Pearson, I've heard of Microsoft, but I'm not sure who this Certiport is. So, just wanted to give you that update about how wonderfully aligned and maligned that North Carolina is. Of course, we all know that all our states are sold out to Bill Gates in some way. Let's see, is there anything else from this particular email that I want to share with you? I can tell you that the presence of Microsoft here in North Carolina has reached a global realm because there is a global IT academy here. And since 2011, the certificates have jumped from 8,227 students to this year 56,566, and in all, between the 2011 and 2017 years and every year in between, it's reached over 300,000. It's 312,548. Well, now think about that. That's 312,000 certificates showing that people have been groomed in career tech, computer skills and we know what those computer skills can do, especially with educational data. Now, some of the career and technical education courses that these students have certificates in, computer, and I'm going to show you again if you can see the email, so you can see that I'm not making this stuff up. There's the email right there, and that gives you the figures for the certificates. But here are some of the career and technical education courses that these students are actually getting well versed in, so that they can help align and undermine education because they have Microsoft Gates certification to do so. Computer Engineering Tech 1, E-commerce 1, Microsoft Excel and Access, Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, Network Administrations 1, 2, and 3, Oracle Database Programming 1, and that's it. So, oh yay, North Carolina's leading the way in students becoming groomed for more education alignment thanks to Bill Gates and Microsoft. Absolutely disgusting. Well, that's all for now from North Carolina. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.